So today we've traveled through some essential pillars of building a modern business: customer insight, brand building, profitable growth, operational discipline, and turning ideas into action. We saw that AI is not a replacement, it's an amplifier. It strengthens how we think, how we execute, and how we make decisions. We've absorbed a wealth of game-changing information in these sessions. Wouldn't you agree? Wouldn't you agree? So how about we give a big round of applause to everyone who came, imparted knowledge. Today you've exemplified the power of learning and the entrepreneurial spirit that defines Smbhav Learning Day. A big thank you to our speakers, Anant Narayanan, Shashank Mehta, Raghav Verma, Vishal Virani, and Antonella Petran Costa for sharing their experiences, their clarity, and their hard-earned lessons. A heartfelt thank you to IIM Calcutta and to Professor Prashant Mishra for shaping the intellectual backbone of today's Learning Forum. And thank you to each and every one of you for your energy, for your participation, and your curiosity throughout the Learning Forum. Your enthusiasm and focus have been truly inspiring, and now it's time to celebrate your efforts. Your IIM Calcutta Learning Forum certificates will be ready for collection very soon at the registration desk. All participants of Smbhav Learning Forum are eligible to receive an exclusive IIM Calcutta certificate. Wow! Congratulations and thank you for being a part of this learning journey. Before we move on, please take a look at this very special AV.
मेरी दीदियाँ सिर्फ कप जीत के नहीं आई हैं। अब जब मैं क्रिकेट बैट उठाती हूँ, लोग हंसते नहीं, हौसला बढ़ाते हैं।
और जब मैं कहती हूँ मैं क्रिकेटर बनूंगी, तो कोई ये नहीं कहता वो तो लड़कों का गेम है। सब कहते हैं शाबाश और प्रैक्टिस कर।
अब जब लड़के बोलते हैं हमारे पास कैप्टन कूल है, हिटमैन है और किंग भी, तो मैं गर्व से कहती हूँ तो क्या हुआ? मेरे पास मेरी हरमन, मेरी दीप्ति और मेरी स्मृति दीदी हैं।
मेरी दीदियाँ सिर्फ कप जीत के नहीं आई है, उन्होंने हम सब के लिए सपनों का रास्ता खोला है।
And now, ladies and gentlemen, this part of the day is personally very special for me. Cricket has been a part of my life for many years. I've hosted it, I've watched it, I've celebrated it, and lived so many unforgettable moments through this game. Today I have the privilege of sitting with two phenomenal athletes. Not just world-class cricketers, but extraordinary individuals. Women who've led with heart, competed with courage, and inspired an entire generation, not only through how they play, but through how they carry themselves. It is an absolute honor to welcome Harmanpreet Kaur and Smriti Mandhana. Come on, a big round of applause. They've just won us the World Cup. Please take your seats. Before we begin, I do want, yes, you deserve this standing ovation. I'm sure you've got many post the World Cup win. Please sit down and enjoy this. Before we begin, I do want to acknowledge someone who's meant to be a part of this conversation, Deepti Sharma, an exceptional all-rounder, the player of the series in the recent World Cup triumph. Unfortunately, she couldn't be here today due to a personal commitment. She's very much a part of this journey, and we celebrate her contribution with immense pride. All right. I want to know how many interviews you've given after you've come back, because for me personally, I have a connection with women's cricket, and to get people to, care, that was the hard part. Used to speak to the media, and the media wouldn't want to cover anything connected to women's cricket. Not even a 2-by-2-inch column would make it, in the newspaper on what's happening with women's cricket. But post this World Cup win, this has been historic. Thank you for what you did for our country, firstly. How about another round of applause? Doesn't have to be standing, but a round of applause. Thank you for what you did. It is a landmark moment for women's cricket. How many interviews have you given, and how does it feel? How does it feel?
Firstly, thank you so much for inviting us here. Yeah, I mean, we have been giving interviews after the World Cup. It's a special feeling, can't express in words, but I think entire team was waiting for this moment, and we are really happy that, now we are leaving this moment and the entire country is celebrating with us. I think that's even more special. The way, everybody is saying this World Cup was very special. They felt like, it was very close to them. They were watching the emotional, part, how they shared with us. That was something very special, and really happy. The support, the love, the care we got, from our fans and the entire country. I think it's really hard to express in the words, but I'm really happy, how the entire country came together to support us.
स्मृति, आपके लिए क्या फीलिंग थी? क्या आपको when did it actually sink in कि we won this? This has actually happened. ये बहुत बड़ी बात है क्रिकेट के लिए, women's cricket के लिए और भी. तो वो क्या फीलिंग था जब you realize that we are the world champions and we've beaten Australia, and what a tournament it was, going in as underdogs and coming out as winners. तो आपने वो कब महसूस किया, क्या महसूस किया जब आप जीते?
I think firstly, thank you for calling us here, and I know your contribution towards women's cricket has been amazing, and yeah, I mean, people whoever has played before us, I mean, their contribution has been amazing to keep the game alive, and this World Cup is just a victory for all of us who fought for this battle for years. And I remember, I think, me and Harman, I mean, we've been part of the team. I have been part of the team for 12 years. And after every World Cup, we would have that look to each other that, kab hoga?
कब होगा? और इस बार हो गया.
And we've been very close. A lot of times we've been finals, but it did not, things didn't go our way. But I think I remember we had a visualization session just before the final, and all of us sat down and visualized just one thing, that just underneath the scoreboard there's a banner saying whoever wins the last, like they'll be like India wins the World Cup, and India are the world champions. So we visualized that as a team, and when actually it came on the screen, we all told each other, see, it's finally there. I think that moment kind of, it felt like we've won the World Cup.
And this gives me goosebumps. It gave I'm sure it gave a lot of people in the audience here who watched it goosebumps. What an incredible moment it is. But I want to ask you, आपके लिए वो turning point कौन सा था जहाँ पे आपको लगा ये हमें, I don't want to make any comparisons to men's cricket, but it was like the 1983 World Cup जहाँ वो गए as underdogs. मतलब इतनी उम्मीदें नहीं थी लोगों से भी, पर at what point did you believe कि oh my God, we're not just competing, we're going to win, we can win this?
Well, जैसे ही हमें पता चला था कि ये वर्ल्ड कप इंडिया में होने वाला है, आई थिंक दैट टाइम वी वर इन इंग्लैंड, वी आर प्लेइंग bilateral series there. That time only we all saw each other, and we got so happy that, because playing a World Cup in home condition is very special, and I think that time only we were so happy, and we were like, yaar, abhi nahi chhodna, because it's a home condition, and then the entire country is going to support us. But the way we started this tournament, obviously it was up and down. But I think self belief जो टीम का था वो हमने कभी भी ब्रेक नहीं करा. Everybody was so confident. Even though हारने के बाद भी हम लोग एक दूसरे की तरफ यही देख के बोलते थे कि नहीं यार नेक्स्ट गेम एंड हो जाएगा और करेंगे हम. आई थिंक वो जो हम एक बार भी नेगेटिव नहीं हुए. आई थिंक दैट वाज द रीज़न कि लगातार 3 मैच हारने के बाद भी, उसके बाद भी जैसे ही हम बॉम्बे आए हमने एक बार भी डिस्कस नहीं करा कि पास्ट में क्या हुआ. वी वर ओनली टॉकिंग अबाउट नेक्स्ट मैच इज़ न्यूजीलैंड का मैच और उसमें कैसे जाना है. एंड वी सॉ हाउ स्मृति एंड प्रतिका बैटेड इन दैट गेम. तो आई थिंक वो हमारा माइंडसेट ही था. क्योंकि आई थिंक अगर मुझे किसी चीज़ को क्रेडिट देना है तो आई विल गिव क्रेडिट टू आर प्रिपेयर. जब हम प्रिपेयर कर रहे थे वर्ल्ड कप से पहले हमारे कैंप्स में हमने इन चीज़ों के बारे में बहुत डिस्कस करा था. बिकॉज वर्ल्ड कप में बहुत लंबा टाइम होता है, बहुत सारे मैचेस खेलने होते हैं. उसके बीच में हम कभी हारेंगे कभी जीतेंगे. बट सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट जो चीज़ रहेगी कि हम कैसे एक साथ रहेंगे ड्यूरिंग दैट टाइम. क्योंकि एक बार भी टीम में एक पर्सन भी इधर उधर हुआ तो दैट कैन बी वेरी डिफिकल्ट फॉर अस. बट आई थिंक वी ऑल स्टे टुगेदर नो मैटर कैसा भी सिचुएशन था. और बॉम्बे में आते ही इट वॉज अ टोटली डिफरेंट एटमॉस्फेयर एंड द वे वी स्टार्टेड अगेंस्ट न्यूजीलैंड. और उसके बाद तो हमने पीछे मुड़ के देखा ही नहीं.
No turning back, as they say. But Smriti, I mean, the team dedicated the World Cup to all the stalwarts who've, fought the good battle. Mithali Raj, Julan Goswami. How did it feel holding that trophy? You dedicated it to them as well. So how did it feel holding that trophy, standing alongside? They've been heroes of yours as well, right? Yeah, role models of yours that you've looked up to. What was that feeling like?
Yeah, I mean, it was just amazing that they all were present at the ground when we lifted the trophy. And we could see that happiness and smile on all of their faces. And for us especially, I mean, I remember in the last World Cup, One Day World Cup, we all really wanted to do it for them. And I remember promising Juluti just after that World Cup that I'm really sorry we could not do it. But whenever we win the World Cup, hopefully we'll win the next World Cup and dedicate it to you. And even of course Mithali Di. So I'm happy. I mean, there was Reema Di and whoever's contributed in women's cricket. I mean, everyone was there at the ground, and just to see them celebrate and have tears in their eyes, because as I said, it was a battle which was fought over years, and that particular day it just felt like women's cricket is winning. And it was not that particular team. Anyone who was associated with women's cricket maybe didn't play the sport but helped it grow.
Yes.
I think it was a battle won for all of them.
I'm not to bring men's cricket into this conversation, but there is a certain behind the scenes moment है जो सबको पता नहीं है. तो शायद आप हमारे साथ शेयर कर सकते हैं. Something the fans never saw, but a certain phone call that happened. उसके बारे में आप हमारी ऑडियंस को थोड़ा कुछ बता सकती हैं हरमनप्रीत?
जैसे वी रीच द सेमीफाइनल्स, उस बीच में आई वाज टॉकिंग टू टीम के मेंबर्स के साथ भी, और राहुल सर वाज टॉकिंग टू मी एंड ही सेड सचिन सर वांट्स टू टॉक टू यू बिकॉज tomorrow is a very big day for all of you, but he just want to share his experience with you. And then immediately I made a call, and then it was a very special call for me because सर के वहाँ से मैसेज आना, बिकॉज ग्रोइंग डेज में हमने टीवी पे देखा है, बट नेवर दैट ऐसा कभी चांस नहीं हुआ यहाँ पर वी कैन टॉक टू देम या फिर उनके साथ क्रिकेट को लेके ज़्यादा डिस्कस करें. बट आई थिंक दैट कॉल वेंट फॉर हाफ एन आवर एंड देन ही वाज जस्ट ही वाज मतलब वो इतने खुश थे, और ही वाज लाइक ए टुमारो इज़ द गेम वेयर यू डोंट नीड टू थिंक अबाउट विनिंग और लूजिंग. इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि आप ग्राउंड पर कितना प्रेजेंट होते हो, एंड देन वेन एवर यू फील कि गेम आपके कंट्रोल से बाहर जाता है, जस्ट ट्राई टू स्लो इट डाउन एंड देन यू कैन गेट फ्यू सेकेंड्स टू थिंक कि क्या करना है. बिकॉज जब इम्पॉर्टेंट मैच होता है उसमें हम फ्लो में बहुत चले जाते हैं, एंड देन वहाँ पर मिस्टेक्स करने की हो सकती है आपसे मिस्टेक्स, बट एट दैट टाइम यू जस्ट हैव टू टेक ए पॉज एंड थिंक लेफ्ट एंड राइट what is the best option for you, what best you can do, and what the best your teammate can bring it for the for the team. I think उनके जो experience दे और that really helped me, and I was continuously thinking कि किस टाइम पे क्या करना है, and then अगर सर को वो चीज़ें help करी, definitely is going to help us also. So I think he watched all the games and he was talking about all the moments कि कहाँ पर क्या अच्छा हुआ, कहाँ पर क्या improvements हो सकती है, और कल का जो match है उसमें just go there and play free cricket and tell your all team members that tomorrow is a special match, but just take it another game, क्योंकि अगर आप उसके ऊपर ज़्यादा pressure डालोगे, ज़्यादा सोचोगे, then you can put yourself under pressure, but just go there, play free cricket, and then result अपने आप आएगा. Don't just keep thinking about the result. Result will come on your way, but important यही है कि stay in the moment, stay calm, stay relaxed, and I think his advice really helped us.
What sage advice from a legend. I'm sure आप मिले उनसे जीत के बाद.
हाँ जी सर वॉज देयर, फाइनल देखने भी आए थे सर, और उसके बाद मिले तो नहीं, लेकिन या आई एम श्योर वेन एवर आई विल मीट हिम नेक्स्ट टाइम आई विल डेफिनेटली गो एंड थैंक्स टू हिम, बिकॉज उनका एडवाइस वॉज समथिंग विच रियली हेल्प मी पर्सनली एंड देन ऑब्वियसली द टीम.
ऑलराइट, ये सवाल हर एथलीट से पूछा जाना ज़रूरी है. I mean, when it comes to representing India, there's always pressure, there's always pressure of expectation. तो जब आप फील्ड पे जाते हो, जब आप क्रीज पे उतरते हो, what anchors you mentally? What keeps you like grounded?
Well, love for this sport, क्योंकि मैंने खेलना शुरू करा बिकॉज मुझे इस गेम से बहुत प्यार था, और प्यार है और प्यार रहेगा भी. सो आई थिंक वो जो गेम की रिस्पेक्ट है, गेम का प्यार है, आई थिंक दैट इज़ समथिंग जो हमेशा मुझे मेरे अच्छे टाइम में और बुरे टाइम में मुझे बार बार हेल्प करता है. सो आई थिंक आई एम वेरी पैशनेट अबाउट दिस गेम, एंड no matter whatever the situation, always want to do my best, and that is what we always talk in our team meetings. We are here because we really love this game, and abhi I know so many responsibilities on us, from empty stadium to now packed stadiums. I know abhi sirf hum hi apne aap se umeed nahi rakhte now, so many people, they are expecting a lot from us.
This is what you wanted. It's
Yes.
happening. Now it's going to be another kind of thing dealing with audiences and large, numbers.
जब हम empty stadium में भी खेलते थे तो उस टाइम पे हम यही बात करते थे, यार it is boring, we really want to do something यहाँ पे, we can pull the audience to the stadium. So I remember whenever Smriti and I was having chats, जब stadium खाली होते थे हम यही बोलते थे यार कि एक दिन we want to see people are here wearing blue jersey cheering for us, and I think it's all the hard work जो जिन्होंने फोर्स करा इंडियन फैंस को विमेंस क्रिकेट को देखने के लिए, और उनके लिए अभी जो हमारा प्यार है और हमें जो इतना प्यार मिलता है उनसे, आई थिंक दैट बिकॉज ऑल द हार्ड वर्क जो हमारी टीम ने करा, और आई थिंक क्रेडिट गोज टू ऑल आवर सीनियर्स हु बीन प्लेइंग. उन्होंने गिव अप नहीं करा, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ देम विमेंस क्रिकेट जिंदा रही. इवन योर सपोर्ट वी हैव सीन growing up.
The way has been paved by so many people, and
Yes.
but you are the team that won and changed everything
Yes.
for Indian cricket. But Smriti, आप एक बहुत ही cool customer हैं. She's a very flamboyant batter, of the most flamboyant batters in our team. आपकी क्या mindset रहती है जब आप मैदान पे उतरती हैं?
I think mindset एक ही है, बॉल देखना है और मारना है.
I like that.
I mean, I've always been a very simple person, not complicate my life with overthinking about anything. And one thing I believe that if you put a lot of work behind the scenes, because what happens on the ground, everyone looks at it that and judges on that, but what I judge myself or the team is the work which we put behind the scenes, and I really pride myself to do that work day in, day out, even if I'm feeling good about things or bad about things, whatever it is. I think if you put that work behind and when you go out to bat, you're just very confident about what's going to happen. So I think that's one thing which I pride on myself, but that's one thing which also changed massively for our team in the last I would say last 1.5, 2 years, that the work ethics, you could see a different shift for all of them. They all had a game plan of how they want their next 2 years to look like, and that's something why we got the results.
But tell me something, this focus, this concentration, this patience, is it cultivated or is it something that is inborn, in your opinion?
Yeah, I
When
think
you go
as
out there in the middle, the focus, razor sharp, forget everything that's going on in your life, whatever, go out there in the middle, see ball, play. You know, where does that come from? Is it, how do you manage to block everything out, and what is your process?
well, to be fair, I mean, as Harman said, the love for the game. I mean, I don't think I love anything in life more than cricket. So
Perfect.
when you go out to bat or when you go out to represent your country, I don't think any other thoughts are there in the mind. When you put on the Indian jersey, the only thing you want to do is represent India and win the match for the country.
Oh.
And yeah, I mean, the biggest motivation is that when you put on the jersey and the India is written. I mean, I always tell everyone that once you put on the jersey, you just keep all your problems
Everything
aside
else,
and just be
yes.
on the field, because you have a responsibility, and you are one of 2 billion people who are representing your country. And I mean, just the thought of that is enough for you to have that razor sharp focus and do what you want to do.
Beautiful. Wow. Spoken like an athlete, a champion athlete. Thank you for that. Harman, you carry dual responsibility. One is to lead the team, and two is also your own personal performance. You know, when the pressure stacks up, what helps you stay, you know, in control? What helps you stay balanced? How do you balance the both?
Well, initially it was difficult because, because as a player, you know what you're doing, you know what you are expecting from you. But when it comes to the team, you have so many different players, and taking them all together and then understanding them, understanding their game, their role, and then seeing that के वो कौन से role में कब और कैसे fit होंगे, and then how they can come up with the best performances. So I think over the time, playing with this batch now from so many years, understood कि कौन सा player कहाँ पर better suit होता है, कैसे कैसे team के लिए better कर सकता है. So I think even credit goes to all of them. They've been very nice. They've been understanding what is as a captain I'm demanding from them. So I think everything came together very nicely. I think that is the reason हमारी team के अंदर जो एक trust, एक faith है, और एक दूसरे को जो हम एक दूसरे को field पे भी साथ लेकर जाते हैं. I think वो something is very special in this team, because I've been playing for India for so many years, but this team has something very special, and I think because of them my jobs are very easy. So I think credit goes to Smriti. Smriti is always there to support me, to whenever anything is there, always go to her and discuss. So I think we have very nice bunch of girls. They are very understanding, and I think कुछ भी रहता है, like whatever it's there in my mind, I'll go to them, speak to them, and they'll always come up with positive response. So I think that shows this team, they just want to do well for the team, they just want to do well for the country. I think for them, because of them, my job is very easy. And then when it comes to my personal performance, I think I always believe as a captain, if I keep performing, that I can set the example for my team. So I think I don't want to put any pressure on me, because there was a time I was, putting a lot of pressure on me. Then, sometimes I was just burning myself unnecessary. But I think over the time, which I have learned that, keeping things very simple and very clear, I think that is something which is given me many times, positive results. So I think just going with the clear mindset and keeping things very clear for myself and for my team, I think that is something which is always helped me, and I just want to keep doing those things which has always given us the positive results.
So tell me about Smriti. Is she good at pep talks with the rest of the team, or does she just go out there and lead by example, and people are just inspired and they have to do their best? What is it about Smriti?
Smriti, I think she does both. Whenever it needs, she always come up and share her experience. So we always say, whenever we are having a batting meeting, so I always tell her to, share your experience, how you are, because she is someone who is always performing for the team, and if she can share her experience with the batters, that can help us, and that can help younger batter in the team. So I think whenever need, she's always come up and speak to the team members, and with bat, so she's always there to, give the answers. But I think whenever we need, she's always there for the team.
Acha, tell me now, women are made differently, okay? We play as good cricket as the men do, but we are made differently. So I want to know, are there ever disagreements within your team, and sort of who sorts them out? How does that work, Smriti? Or does everyone get along? Because in a team full of that many, a squad full of 15 women, team of 11, does everything go hunky-dory, or is it like thoda kabhi-kabhi, matlab, issues होते हैं और कौन resolve करता है?
I think I'm liking how you've asked me this question. all the nicer ones were there.
No, you look like you're the kind to resolve issues. That's my impression of you.
Well, I think firstly, I don't look at it as issues because everyone is wanting to win the game for the country, and everyone has their own opinion how will we win the game for the country.
Healthy discussions.
So united in purpose when you're out there, but there can be issues in the dressing room. कभी-कभी होते होंगे. अब देखो, women's cricket के बारे में लोग जानना चाहते हैं, और तो वो inside story थोड़ी तो बतानी पड़ेगी आपको.
But genuinely, if we don't have that discussions or arguments, we aren't winning on the ground. Because if we do not have those sort of discussions where we are disagreeing to something, that means we are not passionate enough to win the match for the team. So we do definitely have those sort of discussions. I wouldn't again say it's arguments. I would still term it as discussions because, I mean, of course, we have to select the best 11. We have to decide if you are batting first or bowling first, and everyone has their own opinions about how will win the match. I don't think anyone is correct or wrong. They have their own thought process that how would we win the match for the country. But I don't see ever that the discussions goes into arguments, because I feel we
you
have...
can agree to disagree.
Yeah.
और आगे बढ़ो.
Yeah, there might be times where I go to Haridi and I'm like, we need to do this, and we have the liberty to each other to say yes or no, and that's pretty. I think we've kept it very chilled in that terms that she can say a no to me as well. Even I can say a no to her that I don't think I still think we should do this. But I think without that, I don't think we would have had the trophy.
Of course, without the passion, I mean, with passion comes disagreements and opinions, and it's nice to sort of manage it that way, navigate it that way. Now, sitting in our audience are thousands of entrepreneurs, literally thousands of entrepreneurs, people dealing with pressure, with their own uncertainty, setbacks, and defining moments of their own. What's the one principle from your journey, connected with the sport, that applies to business as much as it does to sport? This question is for the both of you. You want to go first? What is the one thing from the game of cricket or teamwork that applies to the sport as well as to business and life?
I think there are two things. Firstly, I don't have any knowledge about entrepreneurship, so don't take me wrong in any ways. But there's two things which I really keep thinking when I'm playing the game. And what cricket has taught me is that you always start your innings from zero, no matter if you've got 100. So
that's beautiful. That is a beautiful, beautiful, wonderful.
Like the
a
next,
lot of relatability there. Yes.
Yeah, the next day is always a new day for you. Have the best day or the worst day. I mean, you still have chance to get better at it. And the second thing, which we always discussed during the World Cup, that don't play for yourself, play for the person who's right next to you. And I mean, of course, in entrepreneurship, there's a lot of people behind the scenes. So sometimes we get too caught up for doing it by ourselves, and we put that pressure on ourselves. But sometimes when you start thinking that I want to do it for the person right next to me, I mean, the job gets a little easier. So that's what we kept discussing, that we have to do or play for. Like, I wanted to score 100 for the person right next to me rather than for my own self, which really helped.
That gives you another kind of drive altogether, doesn't it? Beautifully said, Harman.
Yeah, I'll just add on a few things. As Smriti was talking about, like the things we, do or apply in our team. One thing is, enjoy each other's success, because I think that is very important, because it's a team game, and if you don't enjoy your, what your teammate is doing, then you're not a great teammate. So I think that is something which we initially we were doing forcefully, but now it's a very natural thing in this World Cup. If you have seen when Smriti and Pratika was batting, we all was praying for them. We all were like, we want them to score 100. We want them to start well for the team so that we can finish the game. So I think staying together, enjoying each other's success, and lifting your teammate whenever they need your support, I think that is something which really help us. So when I think we have all seen, Jamie was talking about her, what she was feeling during this World Cup, and everyone came together. Everyone was lifting her to, and then we have seen how she played those crucial matches. So I think that is something shows what team can do when a person is feeling low, person is not, feeling great. So I think the closer ones, they went more close to her, they were supporting her. So I think those things we always wanted to have in a team, and now everything is very, very normal, very natural to all of us. But initially, yes, we were forcing these things, we were telling each other to do this, do that. But now whoever is coming in the team, they see this is the culture and they have to follow this. So now everything is, going in the a normal direction. We don't need to put any extra pressure for that. But I think these things, I feel in any team, where team is working together, these things are very very simple things. But if we do, that can always give us very positive results.
That's lovely advice. Every business has a team, and when you make other team members feel seen and build them up, there's nothing better than that, because you get the best kind of results. And everyone starts at zero, right? And every day is a new day. Every day you can prove yourself. Every day you have to look at as a new start. So wonderful advice coming from the two ladies here. Okay, every leader carries a deeper purpose. For you, what is the why behind playing and leading India today?
Well, I always wanted to lift ICC World Cup for our country, which recently we have done. Now in 6-7 months we have another World Cup coming up, and we all are preparing for that. So I think for any team, they always set a big goal, and our next goal is to win next T20 World Cup, and we all are preparing for that.
Yes.
And hopefully the way...
And you have all the support now. Everyone's
Yes.
behind you. We believe in you.
Yeah,
It was so nice to see the squad for Sri Lanka is out, and people know about it because
Yes.
it's out. The news is out. So
Yes,
you got a
yes.
lot of support.
Yeah, I mean, how things are going, I hope ऐसे ही चलती रहे, and the way we all came together, the way we all were supporting each other. I think these are very simple things but very effective things, and hopefully ऐसे ही करते रहें, और next World Cup भी, which is very close, and hopefully there also we play our best cricket, and we'll definitely give our 200%.
Okay, Smriti, women's cricket now has visibility, it has the money, it has opportunity. Is there anything else you find that's still missing that you want to see, women's cricket achieve? What's missing? What's next? Because the sky's the limit as far as women's cricket
I'm
is
genuinely liking the questions you're asking me.
because you're so inspiring. I'm asking inspiring questions of inspiring people.
No, I mean, of course, it's a journey. I wouldn't say that the World Cup was the end of the journey. I would still say that's the start of the journey. As we saw in 2017, people started knowing we have a women's cricket team, then we've had a journey. This World Cup has, made everyone fans of women's cricket, which is great, but yeah, I just feel that that's one thing which can be better is the continued support, not only for the ICC events, but even the bilaterals which we play and all of that stuff. And I feel women's cricket will reach the pinnacle is when I'll see two gully cricket match happening, and there are two girls, like there are like 20 girls playing a gully cricket match without thinking about anything about like passion or anything, and they're just playing for the love of the sport. And I feel when I'll pass by that in the car, I'll feel that, oh wow, we have achieved something.
That's beautiful. You know, I was speaking to Rahul Dravid yesterday and we talked about your World Cup win. It was for an event. And he said, you know, he has an academy. There's so many more girls who are applying for cricket coaching. I loved cricket. It was not even an option for me. My brother went for cricket coaching, but I didn't because at that time my mother thought it was not which girls go for cricket coaching. So that's how things are. And you guys, this team has made that difference where you're going to see so many more parents saying, you know what, there is a career for young girls, you know, in cricket, there is a career. And the women, when I used to go about talking about women's cricket, people didn't even know, like you're saying, a team existed. And the WPL first and now this World Cup win, everything has changed. So it's really a very, very big moment for, you know, women athletes in our country. Now, when you think of legacy, what is the one thing you want young girls to remember about Harmanpreet and Smriti? Start with you, Smriti.
Let's start this one with Haridi.
See, I'm someone who always believe in, you know, winning trophies. So I think आप कितना अच्छा खेलते हो, क्या record set करते हो. Maybe few people will remember when you leave this game. But I think trophies are something which everyone remembers. So I think we have opened that door now, which, you know, we have been knocking for so many years.
Yes.
So now I want to see, I think, you know, many stars on our jersey because we were
lovely.
yeah, during this World Cup, even before this World Cup, we were visualizing, we were dreaming about, you know, having that star on our jersey before on our BCCI logo. I think now I just want to, you know, see that we should keep adding that star
Keep
to our
adding
jersey.
to those stars, keep adding to those accolades. You know, after the World Cup win, there's this image that was everywhere with Kapil Dev, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, and you. And it was like, finally, that moment has come. Was it nice to look at that image where they put the three of you together?
She's very shy about it, but I'll say I was very proud about it.
Oh, lovely.
She's not going to answer that, but to be fair, I remember seeing that image, and I mean, like, we've dreamt of it together, but seeing her stand there, I mean, I was really happy and proud about it. And I remember sending her a text on WhatsApp before the World Cup starts with a
I
trophy.
was going to tell that.
With both of us and the trophy in between, and we are singing the national anthem, and me texting her that yaar is baar to chahiye, and she replying me post the World Cup the next morning that ho gaya is baar.
Ah, beautiful. But I'm not going to let you get away. That question is still pending. What do you want young girls to remember Smriti Mandhana by? What is your legacy?
Well, I think
You achieved a whole lot already, but there's a lot to come, knowing you and knowing what you're all about and knowing your talent.
I think first thing is for sure, winning World Cups is something which we have always spoken, and as she said, the door is open. We have Olympics coming now with cricket, so it would be nice to have World Cups and Olympics as well.
Why not?
And one legacy, maybe, I don't know if it would ever happen, but whenever people would talk about us or anyone playing in this team, I would always say that they should always think about that whenever they left cricket, they left women's cricket at a better place. So that's one legacy I would like to leave.
Oh, beautiful. How about a big round of applause for that? Another question for both of you before this little surprise we have lined up. What is the one thing you would say to your 12-year-old self? The 12-year-old selves that went and did cricket coaching, things were very different. It required a lot of push from the support from the family, and was against a lot of odds. So what would you say to your 12-year-old self about the future, your future and the future of women's cricket?
Well, I think I still love this game the same way. When I was maybe 10-year-old, 12-year-old, I think that is the something which have never changed, and I don't want to, change this feeling forever. So I think whoever, whatever we like, whatever we love to do, I think I feel grateful that, I always dreamt about, playing for my country, and I'm living that moment. I'm living that dream. I think that is something I really want to thank to my parents. When I was young, I was dreaming about that. My parents really supported me, and now I'm living that dream, and they are also part of this. I think that is something which is I always wanted to do, and now I'm living that moment. And even for the young girls who are listening to this or watching this, I think whatever you like, whatever you love, just keep doing that. So I think don't need to think about anything else, because when you keep, because my parents also saw something, that I'm very passionate about this game, and that thing, that was the reason they never stopped me. Even they didn't know about women's cricket, but they were like, okay, you want
Ready
to
to
be,
support you.
yeah, but they were like, you love this game, okay, just keep playing. I think that is something uh, which I always want to, वो जो feeling है, I never want to lose that feeling. I always want to keep that feeling with me, and I think that is my biggest strength. Whenever I'm low or feeling sad, I always remember those days when I didn't know about women's cricket, but the love, the passion, that time जो मेरे पास था, I still want to keep having that
That's the
moment
thing
with
that
me.
happens when we grow up. We lose some of that love and passion that we had initially, but to keep that going, and if you feel for cricket like you did when you were 10 and 12 years old, more power to you, and may you continue to, grow from strength to strength. Smriti, what would you say to your 12-year-old self, or to any young 12-year-old girl who wants to pursue cricket as something, a profession or a path in life?
I think only one thing I would like to tell the 12-year-old self, or even my parents when I was 12-year-old self, or my brother, is that as a kid, of course, that madness for batting was there. Everyone didn't understand why I'm so mad about batting. I would just keep batting the whole day. Uh, but now looking back, I would just tell that 12-year-old self that keep that madness going. Every time you pick up the bat, keep that madness going, because one day you'll be called a world champion.
Whoa! Keep that madness going. I love that. Beautiful. How about a really big round of applause before we invite on stage? We've got three young girls who are joining us on stage. We're going to just have all of this cleared. Thank you very much, Harman and Smriti. You're very, very, very inspiring, beautiful people. And you know something, the hall had become a little bit empty a little while ago. I mean, people were doing their thing, but the moment I announced your names, full capacity, because everybody wants to hear what you have to say. This is such an important thing for women's cricket, right? Hasn't happened before. So you are the guys who've done it. You're so inspiring. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now we have a small surprise for you. Can we invite Meher, Asri, and Zoe to join us on stage? They're three young girls who actually are our future. They're the future of Indian cricket. They've been training, they've been coaching. You are their absolute heroes. Can I ask you to take center stage so everybody can see you? Yes. Acha. So are you going to bat for us now? Yes? Make sure you don't hurt anybody. किसी को मतलब ball ऐसे मत मारो कि कोई मतलब hospital चला जाए, ठीक है? Okay. तो आप कहाँ खड़े होंगे? Why didn't she come here? And Smriti, you're going to do the needful? I'm going to move out of the way. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at that technique. Who's next? Nice. I think they're all keeping the audience in mind so nobody gets hurt. Nice. Okay, now I think they all want to get one delivery from the captain of India as well, right? The captain of India as well. Can we have the balls, please? And then after that, Ajam. Oh, whoa, okay. Maybe somebody could throw that ball back to us. Who's next? This is like a dream come true for them. Look at that stance. Amazing, okay. All right. What they're also going to get, are they going to get a ball signed by the both of you? Yes? What a treat, you lucky girls. Come. We'll get that also signed. Okay, and both the signatures on this also, please. Yes. This has been signed by, no, this hasn't been signed. This has been signed by you. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, ladies. You made their day. Thank you very much. Did you enjoy that? You liked it? Maza aaya?
I have a question.
Oh, she has a question.
I'm lefty.
Yeah.
I have a question. Can we do cover drive together?
Can we play cover? Okay. Listen, this is how the generation of today goes. They seize the moment. Doesn't matter. You can play in a sari also if need be, I'm sure. Why didn't you bowl?
First you bowl, then she'll bowl. First she'll bowl.
Oh, she's going to... Okay. Okay, I'm going to move out of the way. All right. Thank you very much to Zoe, Meher, and Asri. You guys are really lucky to get this experience. Big round of applause for the three little girls. Thank you very much. We can take a photograph. Come forward, please. The girls with the girls also. Let's have one photograph all together. Yes, yes. There you go. Thoda aage. Aaja. Okay, we'll give you the signed. Where are the signed ones? Signed ones. Okay. Okay, now we have a very special felicitation. I'd like to invite Mr. Sameer Kumar, Regional VP and Country Head, Amazon India, and Mr. Amit Nanda, Director, Selling Partner Services, Amazon India, to come on stage and felicitate Harmanpreet Kaur Smriti Mandhana.
Thank you so much, Smriti and Harmanpreet. I won't take much of a time because after your inspiring speech, I can't add much to that. I just want to say that we started our day with teamwork and what India team has done. When we put our mind to it, sab Smbhav hai. So anything is possible. So thank you for the wonderful gift for all of India. And we really enjoyed having you and listening to you today. Thank you for your wonderful speech. Thank you so much. Now, time for one selfie, right? I'm going to test my selfie skill with you all. So,
And everyone in the audience, it's got to be this way, right? With
Yes.
everyone in the audience, yeah.
Oh, it's locked.
Why don't you just put your hand out there like you're taking a selfie?
Maybe I can take it with my own.
Yes.
There was something special about that phone.
Okay.
That selfie was supposed to be taken with something special.
But I think this photograph is really special, so let's not miss out on the moment because we have people in the audience also. Captain takes over. A big thank you as I say goodbye to these amazing athletes. Thank you, Smriti. Thank you, Harman. Your courage, your resilience, what you've done for our country will never be forgotten. Thank you. Thank you.
This is for you.
Okay, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed the session. There's, I believe, more to come, but that's not my bit. So that's it from me. Over and out.
Ladies and gentlemen, now get ready for something amazing that's about to unfold in front of you. But before we present that, please have a look at this audio visual.
Most wait, a few don't.
The ambition and the unstoppable energy of changing India, for me, that's my sense of purpose.
To take India's finest, freshest teas, spices, botanicals, and everything we've got to offer to the world under a proud homegrown label.
We have more than 50,000 tutors in this country, available 24/7. We are giving power to students that they can find tutors whenever they want.
They don't wait for permission. They don't wait for certainty. They don't wait for a spotlight. They build. They persist. They rise. And what they create shapes jobs, futures, communities, and the India of tomorrow. These are the entrepreneurs we honor. These are the Amazon Smbhav Award winners, the innovators, the disruptors, the job creators, the exporters, the trailblazers, the ones who didn't wait for the world to change. They changed it. The Amazon Smbhav Awards.
Ladies and gentlemen, time now for the grand finale for what's been a really, really exciting day filled with all sorts of major insights, major learnings, and great events. But it's time now for the Smbhav Awards. Now, entrepreneurship is many things, but predictable. Every business starts the same way with a spark, a scribbled thought, dream over chai, lightning flash idea at 2 a.m. And tonight, this room is filled with that very spirit. Not just on the stage, as you've been hearing, but also there in the audience. Your energy, your stories make this celebration powerful. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Smbhav Awards. But before we start, let me call the presenters on stage. Please welcome Amit Nanda and Saurabh Srivastava to come on the stage, but also Harmanpreet Kaur and Smriti Mandhana. I'm going to call them back on the stage. It's great to have all of you with us, and Smriti and Harman, just wanted to add to what Mandira was saying earlier. I spent my entire journalistic career talking to people like Mithali Raj, interviewing them, and we often wondered, when is women's cricket going to get the place that it deserves? The two of you have put Indian cricket along with your team right up there where it belongs, women's cricket, and the country thanks you for that. So thank you so much for being here. A big round of applause again for them. And I'm going to get straight off with the awards. Now, our first category, Innovator of the Year, it celebrates original India first problem solving. People who look at everyday challenges and think there has to be a smarter way. The Innovator of the Year award goes to Areto. Areto. Well, every parent knows how fast children outgrow their shoes. Areto noticed something more, that growing feet need the right support to develop naturally. So, with technology born in India and recognized around the world, they are helping children take those first steps with comfort and with confidence. Areto, thank you for giving growth the space it deserves. Our next category celebrates those who simplify the digital world so that businesses can grow without fear. The Digital Disruptor of the Year award goes to WebBe eSolutions. WebBe eSolutions. Now, going digital can feel confusing and complicated. WebBe makes it feel simple and full of possibility. Their smart automation and integration solutions help sellers save time, work faster, and succeed with confidence. WebBe, thank you for making digital transformation feel trendy. Up next, Employment Catalyst of the Year. This category recognizes the businesses that grow by lifting others along with them. And the Employment Catalyst of the Year award goes to Shatakshi Creations. In Bihar, Shatakshi Creations saw an art form that deserved to survive and a community that deserved opportunity. By empowering skilled craftswomen and reviving heritage, they have created livelihoods with dignity and pride. Shatakshi, thank you for turning tradition into progress. All right, the next award, Emerging Exporter of the Year. Some businesses dream of reaching the world. This one got there. The Emerging Exporter of the Year award goes to DLYFT India. Now, this company believes that Made in India deserves to shine everywhere, so from local manufacturing floors to international markets, they've shown that Indian excellence travels far and leaves a mark. Thank you for carrying our country's craftsmanship across borders. And now, Trailblazer of the Year. Our final award goes to a business that is shaping the way forward for everyone. The Trailblazer of the Year award goes to Zikhara AI. Zikhara AI. When a powerful idea finds the right technology, change becomes unstoppable. Zikhara AI is helping industries think better, act faster, and move smarter. Their bold vision represents the future that India is building today. Congratulations to the Zikhara AI team. All right, congratulations to all our winners and finalists. Your journeys remind us of something very simple and very true. When small businesses grow, India grows. Thank you so much for inspiring us tonight. And we now invite all winners to come forward for a quick photograph with our champions as we celebrate the moment together. And while they are coming, I have as a prize possession on my wall a ball that was signed by Sachin after the 2011 World Cup. So I'm going to get you to sign this for me. It's going to go right next to the Sachin ball. Right. Pretty. Thank you. All right, what an extraordinary day it's been. A day of thank you so much. Thank you for being with us.